Hey everyone, welcome back to Asterturf. Thanks for sticking it with me and watching it to this point. We're now on part 5 of the Firewatch series. We stopped at an unintentional cliffhanger. If you recall in the last video, our hero, Hank, was donkey punched and knocked out. He found a clipboard with writings that basically someone was writing down or transcribing everything, all of the conversation that he had between he and Delilah. So it was really, really creepy. And if you recall, we were supposed to probably head up to Wapiti Station because that's the last thing that he saw before he was knocked out. So looking at my map here, that's up north, and I don't see any other trails written here, so I think that's probably where we're supposed to go. So I'm just going to go ahead and follow the red arrow and go in that direction. And hopefully we can shed some light on this mystery and figure out what it is that this person is trying to do. You know, a couple of things to think about. We've got the kidnapping or the missing 2 girls that, you know, who left their panties at the wire that they probably cut. We saw their campsite was completely ransacked.
I'm hiking through the canyon. Which way is my best bet for getting to Wapiti Meadow?
It looks like you can find a trail on the north shore of Jonesy Lake, towards the west.
Thanks, Dee.
Okay, so let's take a look at our map. That doesn't really help. The north shore of Jonesy Lake. Okay, so that means we're going the wrong way. I'm guessing that I need to go back towards Cache 305 and head up towards that river. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back, and that's west. So I'm gonna head back west and put this off and go that direction. Okay, so where did I leave off? Right. So we know that we don't know what happened to the girls. We know that they're missing. It's been several weeks now. Then there was that creepy guy who flashed his flashlights at us, and that could be probably nothing of consequence. I mean, people come hiking all the time. They probably use their flashlights. You might see them, maybe not. I don't know. And then something that's really interesting to me is also the fact that Delilah mentioned that there was someone, I think his name was Don or whatever, that they were previously stationed at the same Two Forks lookout tower that Henry was working in, and that guy had PTSD, and now he's missing. So we don't know what's going on with these people. But here's to hoping that we might be able to shed some light on this mystery. It's starting to get a little creepy. I don't think this is a horror film of any sort. I mean, horror game. Let's see if there's anything new in the supply cache box. Oh, I have to re-enter the code. That's interesting. I know I was here not too long ago. In fact, I was here in the last video. Okay, let's see if anything's changed. Okay, so I want to copy the map information. I guess I recall things differently on this video. I didn't go to the cache box, and the other one I did. In case you're wondering, it's because I had to replay everything just because some things were, the audio was broken. So, okay, let's take a look at this note. Okay, let's see. It says, Ron, got some bad news back home, so hopefully they'll let me out of here for a while. Who's to say, though, budgets being what they are. Did you get my note about what went down in Wapiti? Ooh. Sheriff isn't too pleased with it, but I don't know. I probably overdid it. Wish you would have been there. I guess you must have gotten hung up. Dave. P.S. Amigos is Spanish, and professionals is Italian. That's good to know. That's interesting. I wonder what his relation with Wapiti Meadow is, or Wapiti Meadow. It's kind of creepy. Okay, so now that our map's updated, let's take a look. Okay, so it does seem that there is a trail towards the east, so I'm going to take out my handy-dandy compass and follow the trail east. I'm wondering if I'm going in the wrong way, because I'm blocked in by some trees, so maybe I have to walk around it. And I see a lot of down feathers, and that usually tells me that I know you've probably heard this already, but that usually tells me that there is a duck nest somewhere around here. So, okay. Maybe there's a way around this? No? Let me take out my map one more time, see where I'm going. Okay, so it looks like I'm going west. I do want to go east. Okay, that looks like we came from that area. And supposedly there is a trail over here. Oh, it must be this then. So let's take a look at the map. Okay, this has to be it. So I'm gonna put this map away and attach my hook, and I'm gonna go down. Okay, right. So we're in the right path. We don't know where we're headed. Oh, that's right. I've been here before. This is, we're going towards that area. If you remember, we're going towards that area where there was that chain link fence. We weren't going to open it. We can't open it. And then there was the tree that you had to knock down, but you can't. I think this is it right here. You see it? Yeah. This is the tree that I tried to chop down with a loose rock, and obviously that didn't work. So maybe we can figure out what I'm supposed to do here.
All right, I'm here. Looks like goddamn Area 51.
That's what I said.
Maybe they've got aliens. That'd be exciting.
It would.
Yeah, we'll see about that. And what are the odds they left the gate unlocked?
Really?
Pretty low, I'd imagine.
Okay, so if you recall in our last video, I tried to shove this open and I couldn't. Try to break it open with a rock, couldn't open it. And these are the rocks, the loose pieces of stone. So I'm gonna go ahead and save really quick. And resume. Oops. It says get through the fence. Okay. Alright, so I think I have to do it anyways just to see if it spawns any form of dialogue. Nope.
Look, I'm not going to be able to get into this
No
place.
kidding.
Shit.
I don't know how long I can dick around out here until someone notices.
God, if you were an actual firefighter, you'd have that gate down in 2 shakes.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, actually, those guys doing the controlled burn, they might be able to help.
Where are they?
Beyond Ruby River, there's a scout camp. They burned a line a few days ago that should let you hike right to them.
Well, that's great.
If they haven't left, they're probably the type of guys who would help you get through that fence.
And help you trespass onto federal property. Right. Okay, so I'm looking at this map that we just updated. Somehow there is a trail next to Ruby River. There's the scout camp. So I'm thinking that the only way to get back here is to kind of trace our path and then maybe go through Jonesy Lake all the way down through where it says the boss is going to get me killed, that tree, if we can get back up there that way. Actually, I don't think we can because that's the tree where Henry fell. So I'm thinking the only way to do it is to go through Thunder Canyon and then from there all the way back down to Two Forks Lookout, and from that point on walk down towards Ruby River to the scout camp. I'm going to pause the video right now because it seems like my baby girl just woke up from her sleep for a little bit. So I'm going to try and put her back to sleep, and then we'll continue from there. Okay, and I am back. Thankfully, she's put back to sleep. So I'm going to go through Thunder Canyon all the way through 303 and then down to Two Forks and from there to Ruby River. So in that case, that means I need to head south then east. So let's take that out and head southward. Oops, wrong direction. Sometimes while playing this, I half expect that there's going to be a path that will open up and that I can somehow pass through all the rocks, but apparently not so. Personally, I think this is kind of an exhausting job. I don't know if I could ever do what Henry does. I mean, I'm not a very athletic person to begin with. Okay, so we're heading down south. Let's take out our handy dandy map and take a look at where we're at. Okay, so now we want to go east towards Thunder Canyon. So that's exactly where we're at. Maybe it's just me, and maybe I'm a little disoriented, but things on the map seem to be a lot further than actually in game. Hopefully with the music playing, that means that I'm going in the right direction. Let's take a look at this again. Okay, we're going in the right direction so far. Sorry if you heard a little bit of noise. I had to move my microphone closer to my face so that I can sit back and relax. Oh, what was that? Oh, nothing. Okay. I don't know if...
Hey, I called around. Things seem normal with everyone else.
Has anything strange been happening on your end?
No, nothing really.
Nothing
really or nothing?
Nothing. My door was open the other night, but that's not strange.
That doesn't sound like nothing.
It's nothing, I promise.
All right, I'm headed toward the camp anyway.
Okay. Keep your radio close to you.
Hey, what you just said, keep the radio close to me.
Yeah?
Before I got attacked back at the lake, I saw a radio on the ground, kind of like the one I use.
And?
Do you think that maybe someone was,
I don't know. What?
maybe intercepting our frequency with other radios or something?
I should have picked the other option.
It's just a thought.
I don't even know how you would do that.
Yeah, well, you sound worried.
No, I'm not. Okay, let's not spin out of control. Just keep hiking.
I bless the rains down in Africa!
It still looks locked. That's alright. I think what I was going to say before I was interrupted by Delilah was that this person, whoever it is, that knocked out Henry, it doesn't seem like...
I know we don't know what's going on yet, but I don't have a good feeling.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't like feeling vulnerable. It's not like you can just call the police. I was thinking about the Goodwins. It just struck me that if anything weird like this happened to them, happened to Brian, just how scared he would have been.
He had his dad to protect him. Ned, right?
Yeah.
You don't think he could?
Ned, that was...
No, you're probably right.
It was 3 years ago. He's in high school now. He's on summer break.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Anyways, as I was saying, I don't think this person meant to kill Henry, because all they did was knock him out. I mean, think how easily that guy could have killed him. The guy or girl could have killed him. So we don't know what the person's intentions are. Or it could be a kind of a psychopath and wants to toy with their victims before killing them. I don't know what's going on. But I feel like there's a connection between the missing hikers, those two girls, and the missing, the missing hikers are the two girls, and those missing rangers. So we're almost back up next to the Two Forks Lookout Tower. Good grief, man. This is an exhausting climb back up. Yeah, whew, no kidding. Okay, let's see where we're at. So we're next to the Two Forks Lookout. We'll just keep going down, and maybe we might find a path somewhere. Actually, let me take a look at and see if we have a cache box nearby, because usually that tells us what paths to take. So there's no cache box nearby. I hear a generator. Do you hear that? I kind of hear flies. Or maybe that's just me.
Whoa, the flapjack fire isn't going anywhere, huh?
No, that's why those guys came out to burn that line. It's at the stage where all we can do is pay attention to it.
They're not gonna try to put it out?
Not yet, apparently.
Alright, so let's just head south and see if we see anything, like a path. And hopefully I'll be able to head down. If not, I might be really lost, so hopefully that won't be the case. Okay, so we have a path here. Oops, let me take a look at the map. And this path apparently is not written on the map, so it looks like to me that if I had opened up one of the cache boxes, I might be going the same path. So I'm going to turn off the map for now, keep the compass out, and keep heading down south. This must be the Ruby River, and I see a cache box on the other side. I wonder if I can get there from here. Let's give it a try. Looks like we can. Copy that information down. The map's updated. We've got old toilet paper. That's nice. Let's put it back in. Pinecone, Terminal 7. There's a bunch of books over here. Let's take a look at the note. Let's see what it says. It says, there's no date on there. Ron, really wish the powers that B could issue us radios that didn't suck A. Most of the time I'd prefer to keep thing pen to paper, but every once in a while it'd be nice to get a hold of you right away. My sister keeps leaving me messages at the main office, but I don't think she gets that I took the job so I wouldn't have to deal with her or Mom. I've been sitting at the spot for a while now, thinking about what to say to her, but I'm a quarter way through this bottle of Fies instead. Miss you, Dave. Interesting. Let's take a look at our updated map now. Okay, so if I just keep heading south and then head, I think that's east, we should be there in no time. Let's keep this out. Head south.
I found where they did the controlled burn. I can hike right through here now.
Yeah, normally they wouldn't do that so close to a body of water, but I think they're extra worried about a fire jumping the river and burning up to 2 forks, now that there's someone in it.
Well, I'm extra appreciative of that.
Let's see. The scout camp is southeast of the river. There should be a pond on the way.
What?
Got it.
What is this?
What happens if a controlled burn gets out of control?
Someone gets fired.
Ugh, are you serious?
Oh, come on. That one was an honest accident. I'm not even in the mood for wordplay. That's how wound up all this shit has me.
There's some old snowmobiles out here.
That's crazy.
Looks like one of the poor bastards was cruising across this pond and dumped it.
That was not a fun hike back to civilization.
There's an old pond out here, not much more than a pile of mud. Do you have it on your map?
I know where you are.
Yeah? Where am I?
Pork Pond. There used to be a sign up for it, but, well, folks kept stealing it.
Why would you steal a sign?
Because it's called Pork Pond.
It's a good goddamn name. That sign would look great in a den, or, you know, anywhere.
Okay, it looks like we're heading in the right direction. So we just want to keep going east. I half expected that sign over there to be made out of human bones. I guess I've seen my husband play too much of that forest game. I think that's what it's called.
Camp Arapaho.
You're there?
Yeah, I am.
It's been out there since the 50s.
I was never really into the idea of the Scouts. It's something about men organizing boys around their ideals. Never sat right with me.
Beware weebelows in large numbers.
Beware of anyone in large numbers. The bridge to the camp is out.
Damn.
I'm gonna walk the ravine and see if I can find some high ground to get across.
Good plan.
Walk the ravine. Okay, so let's take a look at the map again. So that bridge is done for. There's another path, and that one is to the, I think that's the west of me. So I'm gonna head in that direction. And maybe this might be it. Let's see. Let's see where I'm at now. Nope, now I'm going north. So I'm gonna go south. Hopefully that could be the... Maybe that's not it. I think what I came from is from here. There's another path. I think they all lead to the same area where that crossover is. So, perhaps there's a way to get down with the rope. Let's take a look. Long drop. Okay, so now we have to remember that since we took a long drop down here, there's no way back up. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's take a look and see where we are on the map. Okay, so we're still going to head southeast. Ooh, look at that. It's all burned down.
You ever talked to any of the Scouts?
No, they haven't been out here in a while, and I generally don't have a lot to say to preteens.
Unless it's Brian Goodwin.
Well, if forced, I mean, I can make conversation with anyone, unless it was supposed to hear about all of his nerdy hobbies.
I guess these little shelters are where they keep the weebelows.
For the past 35 years, yeah.
Hey, I see a bear trap.
There are bear traps out here in the Scout shelters.
Scouts are stalwart prey.
That's messed up.
Okay, so looking at my map, I should be here. Let's see if we find any firefighters. The firefighters are gone. Ooh, an axe.
I found an axe.
If one of the crew left it, that thing is actually called a Pulaski.
It looks like an axe to me. This thing will be a huge help.
I think,
For both getting
this
through the
goes back to
backcountry
the
and getting through
tree
that fence.
that we saw earlier.
Yeah, these guys are gone. I Found where they were sitting around before getting picked up.
Damn.
Okay, so I take this to mean that I get to chop down that tree and we get to cross that path that we previously saw. Remember the one where I try to open or try to create a path by chopping down the tree with some loose rocks. So, ooh, memo.
Hey, Dee, they left something behind. It's like a memo from their boss. Next few days, dropping into the thoroughfare on behalf of Dr. Simmons at Wapiti Station.
Wapiti Station?
Holy crap.
Keep reading.
Oh, I just thought I would maybe, stop there, let the mystery percolate.
My mother always said I would meet someone who'd give me a taste of my own medicine.
They're running a research site out there. He was worried about wildfires.
Someone is writing down our conversations. And now we find out there's a research site out here that we don't know about? What are they researching? I mean, you and I aren't very interesting.
Us. They're researching us.
You think they're studying you and me?
I do, yeah. I mean, maybe it's about studying two strangers who talk every day.
Like, if you put someone in isolation with someone else, what they do.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, fuck that.
Agreed.
I think we should allow for the possibility that this is all just a big misunderstanding, but... God, if you saw what you said you did... Fuck, Henry.
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. So what's next?
I've got an access, so I can figure out a way to get over the ravine and back towards the site.
Sounds good. Check in when you can, and keep an eye out for anyone following you.
Okay, so somehow we need to get to Wapiti Meadow, or Wapiti, I can't pronounce it, Wapiti Meadow from all the way down here, and we know that Jonesy Lake, or the Wapiti Station's all the way on the northwest part of town. So I guess I'm just gonna have to follow this red arrow. Ooh, okay. And if I recall correctly, we had jumped from someplace far. Here we go. Damaged tree. Maybe we'll have some shortcuts along the way thanks to the axe that I picked up. And it just so happens to fall over this ravine so perfectly. Okay. Well, we're not damaged, so that's good. Continue up north. And something tells me that maybe I'm going to be blocked off. Oh, maybe, nope. I might have to walk around. So maybe this way. And I see, and I might be heading towards that burn.
Are you there? I had a thought.
Let's hear it.
You heard someone in the bushes.
Yeah?
Okay, so let's assume we're being tailed. Or you are, at least. Where are you right now?
Just on my way back, in and out of trees in the middle of nowhere.
Do you see anybody?
No, definitely not.
All right, so tell me what you think of this.
What?
Did you just cough?
No. Did you just cough?
No.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
There isn't any way someone, like another lookout, could be on this line, is there?
No. Not without tapping our radios.
Dun dun dun.
And what about when I heard you talking to someone else?
I just left your line open. That's not what this is. Get in your tower, shut the door. Don't leave and don't use your radio. I'll call you. Understand? I will call you.
Looks like we're not going back to Wapiti Station anymore. And there you have it. Day 76 on to day 77.
Thoroughfare Tower, this is Two Forks calling you for the, 50th time today. The flapjack fire continues to move in a southerly fashion. Delilah, for fuck's sake, answer your radio.
Hello, sunshine. Sorry, went out for a little bit. What can I do you for?
I didn't sleep a wink last night, and I've been going crazy for the past 6 hours of sunup. How are you so chipper?
Well, it's a new day. What a day, this day we've been given.
Maybe I am actually asleep right now. Maybe I didn't stay up all night knowing that someone is...
I actually slept just great.
Okay.
By the way, I was wondering if your Flora of the Shoshone info poster was still up inside your tower?
What?
It's just protocol that those stay up. You know, info about your tower, the surrounding tree species, etc.
All right.
Just, have a look at it. Make sure it's in ship shape.
You know what? Because she sounds so weird to me, something about this tells me that she's speaking to us in code. I picked this up, or I learned this too long ago when someone made a 911 phone call, and this lady was trying to report a domestic violence, and she pretended that she was calling for pizza. And it took a while for the emergency responder to finally understand that she was actually speaking in code, because her husband, or her boyfriend at the time, was there listening in on the line. So, or not listening, but he was in the background. So she wanted to make sure that it didn't sound like she was calling 911. So maybe this is what this is, unless we have Delilah who is completely drugged out or reset like it was 51st States, something like that.
Okay, yeah, it's up. Why are you acting like this?
Great. Just wonderful. Do you see the tree in the top row, second from the left?
Let me look at it, and I'll tell you.
No. You don't need to tell me. Just, internalize it. It's a great tree. And there's an area called, that tree's name in your sector that maybe you should take a midday hike to. Maybe.
Which tree am I supposed to internalize again?
Top row, second from the left. Head to a place named after that tree, and you'll have a wonderful afternoon.
Okay, so hopefully I'm looking at the right part of the poster, but she said the top row, second from the left. So from the left, that would be Cottonwood. Either it's Cottonwood or Lodgepole Pine, but I'm going to internalize that for now, and we'll pretend that it is Cottonwood that we need to go to. And let's take a look at our map and see if we see anything that would sound like Cottonwood. Okay, so we have Thoroughfare Trail. Let's see if we can find anything that sounds like Cottonwood that we need to take a thoroughfare or thorough hike to. Let's see. There it is. Okay, so we see Cottonwood Creek. It looks like, if I remember correctly in what she said, we need to get down to Cottonwood Creek. Maybe that's where she is. Maybe she's kidnapped and tied to a tree. I don't know. But all I know is that we need to head down southwest. All right. Good to know. Good job, Delilah. I told you. I think she was speaking in code. Although it was not a good enough code unless the guy can't see. And that fire is out of control. Okay, so hopefully that guy doesn't know what she's talking about, or guy or girl doesn't know what she's talking about. That person probably ran or will run to this tower to take a look at that poster. But you know what? by the time they get here, I'd be gone. So, all right. So once again, we need to head towards southwest. I'm at the lookout, and let's just go that direction. I'm gonna go ahead and save just in case. This is kind of creepy. Okay, and southwest is this way. Makes me wonder what happened to her. Okay, so we have a damaged tree there. It doesn't look like I can head in that direction just yet. Nothing quite like the smell of burning wood in the air, huh? Okay. Let me make sure I'm going in the right direction. Yep, it looks like it. I think I see something here. It says fire break. Okay. So I'm going to run across the, I'm going to run across this. Okay, I'm going to look at my poster one more time. We need to head southwest. So that would be this way. And this reminds me, there was a clearing back at the place where we saw the cut line, where we also needed to clear out with our axe, or with my axe. So I'll keep that in mind. Maybe one of my adventures will take me there. If the walk, if walking around and completing the storyline doesn't, maybe I'll just go back just to see what it does, or where it might take us to. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I see the tree. That's got to be the cottonwood tree. I wonder what could be over there. Mid-afternoon hike. Okay, so I'm at the tree. We updated our map because there's a ski pole here. A ski. It says big tree. Okay, so I'm not quite sure what's supposed to happen here, but something tells me that Delilah might be in danger, so. Alright, so this is the cottonwood tree. I wonder what we're supposed to do in this area. Okay, so there's a basin down there. I see more down feathers. Makes me think of ducklings, or ducks for that matter. Is it just me, or does this place look oddly like that one place where we found the girls? And it looks like the smoke is getting heavier from over here. This path is blocked off, so it doesn't look like we can head in this direction. I'll take a look and see where we're at. Maybe what I need to do is head to cache box 308. And that's up north. So, let's see if cache box 308 has any clues for us. Wow, this is extremely, extremely smoky. Maybe the firefighters never put out that fire. Holy crap. This place is completely burned, except for this part. Okay. Let's see where I'm at. Oops, I have passed the cache box. And this supposedly is called the medicine wheel. I'm not sure why. Okay, I'm gonna head back in that direction. Take out my map one more time. Okay, so it should be directly south of me. Oh, there it is. It looks like I didn't see it from behind me.
I'm here at Cottonwood Creek.
You see the cash box there?
Must be around here somewhere.
So much for giving away your...
It is. Find it
position.
and open it. I changed the code. It's 5678.
Are you kidding me?
I was in a rush.
5678. I hope she realizes that this guy
Okay,
can
found the
hear
cash
her.
box.
Great, open it.
All right, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so let's copy this map. Map is updated. I wonder what's in here. Haha, new radio.
I've got it now.
Good. I spent all day getting you that radio. I hiked to a cash box, lied to a ranger, lied to another ranger, and hopefully you are now holding a clean, untapped radio.
Hopefully.
Holy fuck, Henry, we have to get into that site.
What the fuck is going on? People are listening to us?
I don't know.
Our radios are tapped? Are you fucking serious?
Our radios are definitely tapped. That's why I left you the one you just got.
How is this even possible?
I don't know, Henry.
What do you know?
I know that I'm scared. None of it makes any sense.
Are there any other lookouts this is happening to? Someone else in on this? Anyone?
This is just happening to us. Everyone else is fine.
Are you sure?
Yes. I've tried to bring it up to Chimney Rock, Elks Fork, and Beartooth Lookout, and every one of them got confused. Asked me if I'm okay and if I need to be relieved. Our fucking state coordinator asked if I was just having lady troubles. So no, this isn't happening to anyone else, and I'm done asking.
Look, I'm headed back to the gate, and now that I've got an axe, we'll know something soon.
You need to get into that site. Call me when you find something.
Okay, so I'm gonna leave the video here and pick up where we're gonna leave off, or pick up where we will leave off. FYI, and I don't know if I'm ruining this at all, but maybe, just maybe, that this is all just a initiation prank like they do to college kids when they're going to go into a fraternity. Maybe it's all in on it. She's in on it. Because if you remember, Delilah had a radio and she was talking to someone, and she had accidentally kept her hand on the button the whole time. Right, I think that was intentional. Maybe she was talking to the guy and he has no idea, and this was all just a setup to be some sort of big prank. So, don't know. Maybe we'll find out at the next video in the next episode of Firewatch. Keep watching Asterturf. Thank you very much.